Self-publishing is not easy. I hear this a lot. I'm going to show you in this video how it's actually very easy. It's easy work to create money from self-publishing. Now, if you're a bit skeptical about what I'm saying, just hang around and I'll show you. So let's begin. Now, we want to turn Amazon KDP, your self-publishing, into easy work. So how do we do this? First of all, let's talk about easy. The word easy. When you think something's not easy, what I reckon they're actually trying to tell me, because I get about one or two people that say this to me every single week. What they're actually saying is, I'm not skilled enough yet to make it easy. Okay. When you're skilled enough at something, it seems a lot easier, right? So most self-publishers are at the bottom here. Let's just say this is a skill level. This is a skill line. You're either low skill going up to high skill. Okay, that's that line there. Most self-publishers start low skill and they're working along here. Now let me just quickly just clarify something. When I'm talking about the skill level, I'm talking about the skill level of selling books, not how good you are at writing them, not how good you are at expressing ideas or sharing your passion within the pages of the book. I'm talking about selling books, because you don't need to be a good writer. You don't even need to have a great book to sell it, provided you've got the right customer, right title, cover, good perceived value to get an impulse buy, and you've got good ads, etc., etc. So it's all that packaging around that actually sells the book. And that's what I specifically teach in my program, how to sell books, not to become a great writer or author, okay? My program's below if you want to know how to sell books, okay? So that skill level of selling books is low to start with, because most people that start don't know how to sell books. And then they're building it up slowly. But most self-publishers just quit along the way here because it feels hard. Now, why does it feel hard? Because you're not selling books. So it feels hard here. And it might be getting easier the better your skill level is. But ultimately, it's hard work. Feels hard. And the majority of people here are not happy because they're doing the work and they're getting no reward for it. And these are the guys that message me on my Instagram. All right? Because in their mind, it's not easy. But if you stick with it now, if you get better at the ability of selling books, which most people won't, by the way, because they don't even think about how to sell books. They're too busy thinking about the book. You've got to think about the customer. There'd be a point here, and a lot of my students pass this point, where things start to click. It's kind of like you've got a system, you've got a roadmap, you've got a bit more predictability. You kind of know what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Most of your books are selling now. So now your skill level in selling books is high, and with that, it feels a lot easier. And the people that make it into this area here typically are happy. They're the guys that message me more than once a week, telling me that things are starting to click, books are starting to sell. They can kind of see things. You kind of get a roadmap now. You get some sort of sense of control that the book you're going to publish is actually going to sell, and even that control gives you makes it feel a lot easier. Okay, so you want to get into this area here. So all I can say to you, if you're struggling at the moment and it feels hard, all I can say to you is just focus on the skill of selling books. Selling books, not creating a good book on what you feel like should be a good book. Look at it from the point of view of the customer. What would it take for that customer to buy your book? And get good at the skill of being able to convince that customer basically to buy your book in a few seconds. All right. So hope that makes sense. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.